how big they need me to be or if they need me to step in as a role player. I just want to be who the team needs me to be, Kate.
Well, he has been that and more, and looking forward to seeing what Kelly Oubre Jr. can do tonight.
Yeah, especially after yesterday when we dispatched the University of North Carolina Tar Heels. Things are back as they should be.
Edwards, the former Kentucky Wildcat, turns it over. Collier, look at the strength of that rookie. Top of your screen in the corner, and this is Keyonte George. Blowing past Edwards, laying it up and in. George is averaging almost 17 points a game. Defense not up to snuff yet for the Sixers. A 7-0 Jazz run. They're 10 for 13, almost 77% from the field so far. George, sidestep triple off the front of the rim. Filipowski right to him as George cuts to the cup. Defense not up to snuff yet for the Sixers. A 7-0 Jazz run. They're 10 for 13, almost 77% from the field so far. George, sidestep triple off the front of the rim. Filipowski right to him as George cuts to the cup.
I know he missed, but I like the fact that Kelly's continuing to go towards the rim.
Adembona has checked in and blocks that shot. Welcome to the contest, Adem. And I'm just going to remind everybody, the Jazz are currently the worst team in the Western Conference, 15 for 48. I believe there's a certain Blue Devil that a lot of teams are hoping maybe.
They're out here to their credit playing hard right now.
Yes, they are. George the steal there on the Butler pass. And that is the aforementioned Potter, the straight on three. Champion with the Celtics last season was Speed. Potter passes up the three in the lane, and that is still trying to regain my composure, Taryn. That was a wonderful moment. We love our military salutes of the game, and that was an extra special one here tonight as Butler loses it out of bounds.
Game about settling in off the court, because every game he doesn't have clothes still. He said he just has team-issued gear.
Adem with a little Dikembe there, and that one up and over the outstretched arm of Adem. Keyonte George with the finish.
Kept his dribble alive too, which allowed him to get to where he wanted to out on the floor.
George looking for KJ Martin. The former Sixer soaring in for the slam. Council. Bona lost it. And good hands by Reese to deflect that pass over to Jeff Doughton. Doughton from downtown.
Give Reese a lot of credit.
Jazz 5 of 15 from 3, 33%. The Sixers 4 for 15, 27%. So neither team shooting particularly well just yet. I could make a USC joke here, but I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. I don't think those jokes hit as much here on the East Coast as they. Walker tracks down the floorboard. Guards are doing a good job rebounding for the Sixers so far tonight. Quinton trying to. Second-year player out of Baylor. Shot clock winding down. Good defense by Adembona. I think he got a piece of that one.
And come away with nothing. Those are frustrating possessions for the Sixers.
Collier to George. Bona another rebound. 3.5 minutes since the Jazz hit a field goal, and that would have been a fantastic finish, but it rims off. Good hands by George to get in the passing lane there. Not the MVP, the MOP. George swatted by Adembona. Third block by Bona tonight. He had 5 at halftime. Let's see what he's got here.
Moving screen.
Yeah, unfortunately, Bona whistled for that moving screen. Keyonte George with 8 so far tonight off the bench for Utah. Way off on that three.
Good job by Adem to just get a hand up.
For 6'5" in blue, Alex Reese. Filipowski was great in the first quarter, but has been quiet since. George had to get it off, and he got Council, Butler, Bona, Doughton, and Reese, the 5 Sixers out there right now. 15 points in the third quarter Thursday in Boston. His career high for a frame was 19, because we know he is a microwave scorer and can get going. George, member of the all-rookie team last season. This year 2 for Keyonte now. And, you know, sometimes you can get a discount on those 2024s.
Low miles, low miles.
Exactly. George hits them both. 2025 though, right?
Filipowski, but Filipowski was outside the lane, and that's what sets up that putback off of rebound from Adem.
And that is a career high 10 rebounds and counting for Adembona as George hits a 3 on the other end.
Down the stretch he was heard from. Let's hope that's not the case here.
Yeah, he got going. It's on George. Career high 4 blocks for them. Almost had the steal there.
Look how far they're forced to operate.
George for 3.
Doesn't seem to bother him.
You would swear he went to
Talk about self-centered.
Like North Carolina.
I know,
something.
right? You would think you went to like a spoiled school or something.
Edwards short on the catch and shoot 3. Sixers 37% from 3 tonight. Jazz 39%. Thanks in large part to what this guy has done as of late. Another 3 for Bryce Sensabaugh. 21 now for Q-Dot, 21 for Lonnie Walker IV. Playing defense here on Filipowski, and great defense by Grimes.
But enough.
And George misses the first after you mentioned the Jazz shooting extremely well from the stripe. They were 20 of 23. A question into the truck right now. We're asking, we're conferring with
Is there a loophole? I'm being told no.
No. And Keyonte didn't.com/tickets or call the old phone number 215-339-7676. Lead 8 right now for your Sixers after Grimes hits 2 big free throws. Block number 5. Quentin, a spin. Jumper is short. Filipowski with 19. George draws the foul on Edwards. He's pretty crafty for...
Two out of 3 for George.
This one wraps. Amy and Mark standing by. And they've got a chance. They've got a chance to do something they haven't done in a long while. I'm not going to tell you what. No chicken just yet. Still Sixers good too on 18 for 19 from the line tonight. Grimes, drive and kick. And then let the chips fall where they may. George draws another foul on Edwards. It's on the floor, but it won't matter because the Jazz. This is presented by Duncan and powered by Zero Gravity, the next level of youth basketball competition in the Delaware Valley. Sign your teams up today for one or all series. Well, George hit the first, so apologies, Sixers fans. No chicken. Sixers' 22nd win of the season. If they can get it. Martin rebounds and the putback. Not done yet. George off the mark, and finally Sixers fans for the first time in a while. Play that song because your Sixers have knocked off Utah here in South Philly. Final score tonight, 126-122 Sixers.